April 27th, nearly midnight. The Baltimore protests over Freddie Gray have turned into a riot. Those citizens who are upset at police officers over the Freddie Gray case are looting, they're stealing cars, they're smashing things, they're setting things on fire. And you know what the sad part is? These people are upset at the police, but all the damage they're doing is to public civilians, restaurant owners, people walking down the street, civilians' cars are being stolen. The civilians didn't do anything to you. Oh, I thought you were upset at the police. You know what this tells me? It tells me that these people aren't here just to protest. They're not just upset at Freddie Gray. I mean, maybe there were a whole bunch of people that were, but they look like they're having fun terrorizing. They look like they are having fun protesting and rioting and burning things. That's not a peaceful protest. That's criminal activity. Dear rioters of Baltimore, fact, if you keep rioting this way, you keep blowing shit up and setting things on fire, they're talking about sending in the National Guard. You know what the National Guard has on them? M16s. And they have different orders than police officers. If they have to come in because the police officers of that town can't handle this domestic terrorism, guess what's going to happen? Y'all going to get killed by the National Guard. There won't be a protester left. You'll all be shot the fuck up because you're rioting and you're robbing fucking restaurants. You're kicking people's cars in. You're smashing the facing police cars. You know what you guys could have did? Every single one of you could have put a suit on or a business tie or something. Show that you're peaceful. Show that you are intelligent and can comprehend communication. And you can have a protest every single night. But when it crosses the line and police officers have to pull out riot gear and horses and beanbag armor and drop tear gas on you, what the fuck are you doing? That is not a peaceful protest. You are asking the police to hurt you because you're going to break the law. You're breaking the law. You don't want a police officer to take you out and put you on the ground for breaking the law? Tough shit. You broke the law. A police officer's job, that's what they're here for, is to put a criminal down so that the rest of us innocent folk don't get killed. You can say what you want about the police, but the police have a really difficult job. A very difficult job. And there are a lot of good police officers out there. I have childhood friends that grew up and became cops, and they serve, the police department where I'm at, faithfully. They're great people. They're good, honest, decent people. You, however, the rioter, don't have a sense of that. It's like you've never been disciplined or you've never learned how to behave as a human being. Why I say that, maybe that's offenseful, but, you're acting like a caveman. We live in civilization. We all wear pants. It's because we want to be in a civilized country where people aren't blowing each other the fuck up like on the other side of the planet. If you put your stupid suit on that you must hate, if you study the law, if you look up how to take action through proper means, all of the police brutality that you are scared of or that you're rioting against, that you're protesting against, will disappear. But you have to fight not physically, but through paperwork, through bureaucracy. That is America. See, the thing is, no one owns America, okay? Every person from another side of the planet, look at, Britain or Australia. Those are British folk and Australian folk. When they come to America and they become citizens, alien citizens, they become Australian American, British American, African American, Puerto Rican American. In order for this country and our cities and towns to function properly, we have to maintain civilized order. Rioters of Baltimore, calm your shit out before the National Guard comes down there and puts one in you. I'm not trying to threaten you. Listen to me. I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to teach you. I'm trying to tell you what you're supposed to be doing the right way. You remember the Million Man March? It was a million men who marched calmly, straight up like if you've ever seen people march in the military, just calm, straight up. They didn't have weapons. They didn't come with guns and flamethrowers and shit. Peaceful change was made during that era. And it was because they had the sense enough to stand up and be prideful in their civilization. to join in at that time with every other American for equality and balance. And if we really want that, then we can't blow half of Baltimore up. It's not like Ferguson. Ferguson was like 2 or 3 blocks that whole incident happened. Baltimore it's on the east and the west side of it, north and south. It's all of Baltimore rioting, a big chunk of it at least. The answer here is to stop being stupid. Learn about the world around you. Half of the protesters there are under 18 years old or around 18 to 20 years old. If you've looked through the pictures, if you've been watching a video this long, you get an idea of why people are upset about this man's terrible treating under police escort. But at the same time, this right here, why? Why rob a Payless? Why rob a guy's store and a shop? Why go through and hurt civilians who are just trying to make a living when you're upset at the police? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Support your local police department and they will support you. It's a two-way street. If you're violent against them and terrorism happens, who's going to protect you? The cops will be dead if you kill them. And you will be asked the fuck out.